Metrix Business Intelligence Solution for Accpac delivers the most in-depth analysis, reporting, and planning for Accpac ERP. This demo will focus on Metrix BI for Accpac reporting. Metrix reporting tool is integrated into Microsoft Excel and provides access to Accpac business cubes directly in Excel. The Excel ribbon or drop-down menu contains all of the functionalities the users require to do powerful analysis, reporting, dashboarding, and planning. The first step to building any report is to connect to the available cubes. Once the cube is selected, you will see the information or dimensions that are available for report building. The next step is to simply drag and drop the dimensions onto the report layout the way you want the report to look. So for example, if I was to build a month-over-month P&L, I would drag the accounts to the row dimensions and periods to the column dimensions. I also want to look at this report by different customers, measures, scenarios, divisions, and regions, so I just drag those dimensions to the report layout. The next step is to be more specific about what I want to look at within each of the dimension. So if I double-click on the account dimension, I will see all the GL accounts that make up my balance sheet and income statement in a proper roll-up. In this example, I will select the highest level of the income statement, which is net earnings after tax. I can do the same for the other dimensions in this report or just keep the defaults, which is what I'll do in this example. For now, I'm just going to click OK, and you'll see the BI Analyzer inputs the information we selected onto the report in the report positioning that we selected. The next action I want to look at is drill downs. BI Analyzer contains powerful drill down capabilities that allow you to simply double click on any member and drill down to lower levels of detail. You can also use the zoom in feature from the ribbon or toolbar. I can drill down on either my rows or my columns, in this case periods, to get to the different months information. I can also double click on the headers. As you know, headers apply to the entire report. So if I want to look at this report for 2010 actuals, then I double click on the scenario dimension and select 2010 actuals. I can do this for any of the dimensions. If I want to have this P&L for commercial division only, then I double click on the division dimension and select commercial. In addition to zoom in, there's also zoom out. Zoom out simply contracts back the hierarchy, and I can do that on my rows or my columns. I can call up the report designer at any point to do further slicing and dicing of information. The report designer always reads what's on the sheet, and this allows me to slice and dice information by dragging dimension members between rows, columns, and headers. So for example, if I want to look at this report by region, then I drag the region dimension to the left of accounts. I can also drag customers above periods to have this report by customers. With Metrix BI Analyzer, you can have any number of nested dimensions as rows or columns. I can now use the double-click action on the nested dimensions to drill down to further levels of detail on this report. This report now has the P&L by region and by customer. And I can continue to update this report by double-clicking on the headers. So for example, if I want to go back to total division, I double-click on the division dimension, select total division, and the report is updated for total division. Similarly, if I want to go back to 2009 actuals, I double-click on the scenario dimension, select 2009 actuals, and the report is back to 2009. Because users are in Excel, they can add any level of formatting or graphing to produce standard reports, operational reports, or dashboards that are interactive with the cubes. Again, if I want to update this report for only the retail division, I double-click on the division total, select retail, and the report gets updated for the retail division only. Metrix also provides users with a simple and intuitive way to build plans and forecasts across multiple dimensions, example products, geography, customers, etc. It enables timely and thorough what-if analysis with a single click of the mouse. For more information about Metrix, BI for Accpac, or our other business intelligence solutions, please contact Burdett Services or visit their website at burdettservices.com.